Everyone, how's it going? It's Thursday, December 17th, 2020, and let's talk about wagering strategies, sports betting strategies, and this Excel file, which is called RRs, and it stands for round robins. And what it does is it shows you different ways that you can play a bunch of different teams together and mix around different parlay combinations at different dollar amounts to have a lot of fun with different types of games. So I'm going to use today as an example because today there isn't that huge of a schedule. So today on the 17th was thinking about different games that you could put together and wager on because you think they're going to win or you think they're going to cover the spread or whatever it is. So I'm not going to go through every one of them, but what I am going to do is tell you what I did today because I did make a wager today. I always, like, if I'm going to bet, I usually bet under $100 whenever I go in on any given day. And I try to shoot for the moon and make big payouts, and I hit them once in a while, and I end up in the long run. And we're going to track all that because I think over the last couple days that we've done this, I've lost my wager yesterday, Wednesday, and then the day before that on Tuesday. And if we keep going back, I did hit something pretty big and I'd be up. But let's say that I'm down. Let's pretend that we started 2 days ago. And I'm down, I believe, about 120 bucks overall. I think I wagered about 60 bucks each day. We're going to wager 60 again. I'm not going to go nuts and wager more. And it shows these 5 different teams. One of them is a football team, but the rest are college basketball. And I was able to split them up by different round robin combinations. So you can change how much you want to wager on each combination. You could say if I want to do $1 on the every 3 team combination, like this, like this. You could do that. You could do more for a 4-team combination. There's only one 5-team combination. And it's going to change how much you wager, and it's going to change what payouts are. Okay. Now, 5 teams you can hit. You can hit 5 teams almost every other day, especially in college basketball. It starts to get tougher around 6, 7, and 8 is really tough. But let's pretend that we wanted to try to do that. I want to show you the flexibility of wager, and also, like, this would have been a good one. Wyoming is one that has a terrible line, but you could do it. Let's do that. Let's bring in just 7 and show you just drastically how things will change. So if all these games won and you weighted your wagers, okay, say you had $100 to play on these games today, right? It does pay to have more money when you're doing more teams because there's more combinations you're going to be buying. Well, let's say that you can bet as little as $2 on any combination, right? Well, if you wanted to do $2 on every combination, you're going to hit over 120 bucks when you get to the 4s, right? So what if you did something like this, and then, what is that, 10, 9. Take a look at this. So here's $100 that pays 8 to 1, or sorry, 7 to 1 if you catch all 7 of these. And these are all home, I think they're all home teams also. They're all very reasonable picks, and it's certainly doable in every few days to hit something like this. Now, what if you don't? What if NC State doesn't cover on the road, okay? Then all of a sudden, the way you've done this, you're still going to make a little bit of money going 6-1, but not very much. You can see how much it matters depending on who loses. If one of your bigger picks loses, like Wyoming, you actually get to keep more money, 191, because they had such terrible odds, which is why it's only good to add them if you really, really, really are sure they're going to win. So there's a bunch of different ways to do this, and this round robin calculator allows you to mess around with stuff. You could cut this in half, right? You don't, like, some of these you can do as little as, now you could do this for $58 and it pays $441 to get 5. You have to get at least 5 of these right to get paid anything, or you're going to lose your money. But so be it. You have good days and bad days. When you have great days, you really crush it and it pays for everything else. So that's how the round robin calculator works. I put it up for sale on kenbraverman.com. You can follow the links below if you want to purchase this and have questions about it. You can make copies of it, right? You make a copy of the sheet, and you're going to have 2 of them now. Stuff that you want to fill in. So what I did is I set up a way to freeze stuff. So if you go to review and you go to protect sheet, and then it's on select unlock cells, you press OK. Now all of a sudden the only places you can touch are places you're supposed to touch. So now you can reset everything and it looks like this. And you won't worry about You can just leave these down here. It doesn't matter if you have no game in here, but it says win. You can just leave it like that at all the time. So this will work, and there you go. So good luck, everybody. Happy wagering.